Hi everybody, this is Jonathan Schrantz with another chess classic. I was just hanging out, playing a little chess with my boy, Jose Raul Capablanca here. He was showing me this little game he played. This is Ossip Bernstein versus Capablanca from 1914. And this game is really well known for the very end, so possibly even if you don't know this game, you don't recognize it at first, you will recognize the tactic at the very end of this game. So after d4, played by Bernstein, Capablanca plays d5. He needs, this is what they always used to play. Still very reliable. We got the Queen's Gambit declined. All of this so far very normal. e3, knight b to d2, rook c1. And an interesting move, b6, not very popular right now. In modern times, people play c6, maybe even a6. But b6 was played, and I like the way White handled this. White was a very decent player, it appears, because after c takes d5, e takes d5, Queen a4 played, a very nice move. The idea is bishop to a6, just to trade off the light-squared bishop. So after bishop to b7, which is possibly not the best move, because the bishop was going to a6 anyway, takes, we see the move c5, and it's becoming obvious that White is going to take here, and we're going to end up with hanging pawns. That's going to be our pawn structure for today. So White cleverly decides, I'm going to get rid of one more minor piece, takes on f6, knight takes f6, takes on c5, and b takes c5. So far, White has played excellent game. He's gotten rid of a few of the minor pieces, left black with the hanging pawns. All the textbooks have told us this must be bad. This should be a great position for White. White's done everything right so far. And after castles, queen b6, we obviously would love a little trade, fix my pawn structure, and open up that A file. White says, no way. And here we see the first very interesting strategic decision taken by Capablanca. I think it's not so easy to play this, and he played a very controversial move, but one that turns out to work out really well in the game. He played the move c4. A very interesting idea. It obviously is a little controversial to give away that d4 square. Now White's knight is just going to hop right on in. But the idea is we're going to get some pressure on the b file, and we've opened this diagonal for the bishop. So maybe the bishop is going to go to b4. You can imagine it possibly going to c5. So he's just trying to get pressure on the b file and open up the bishop. So a rook went to the d file, a rook went to the d file, knight went to d4. We saw this one coming. And now bishop to b4. After b3, rook a to c8. And we're going to see, after the capture on c4, captures back with a pawn. This pawn, is this a big strength? He's 3 squares away. Is he going to make it? Or is he a big weakness? Is White just going to take it? What's going to happen? We're going to find out. Rook to c2. Now an interesting idea with some tactical implications. Bishop takes c3. Very interesting move. Rook takes. And now here's a clever little point. Knight to d5. And he's trying to get this pawn to move. But wait a minute, you say. Wait a minute. This pawn is hanging. Why can't we take it? And I've asked a couple people. I think this one is a little stumper. I think it's not 100% clear to a lot of people. Can you find the tactical idea here? You can pause your video if you don't see it. But the reason this fails is due to knight to c3. Big time fork. You don't have time to save your pieces. So, for example, you can't take here yet because we take the queen with check. You can't go here because that blunders a whole rook. So you're going to have to give the exchange, and this is going to be good for black. So nice little tactic there. So the rook just backed it up, and there goes the pawn. Pawn to c3. All right, so let's attack it. And so far, White's really done nothing wrong, so it's kind of amazing. But black gets a little trappy here. Rook to c5, allowing the knight to hop back and attack it. Okay, let's go here. Again, kind of baiting the knight, and now this move, another little trappy move. I like the way Kappa's doing it. He's giving White the chance to blunder. And after knight to b5, the rook goes back. He's setting a little trap. White goes right for it. You could go back to d4, but no, he takes on c3, falling for the trap. And now there's actually an amazing tactic. You can pause your video here, or you can watch a couple moves before you pause. The idea is, after knight takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, here, there's the amazing textbook position. This is the tactic you guys may have seen. Can you pause your video and find what black played in this position? The amazing, super brilliant, winning move played by Capablanca, is, of course, Queen B2. An amazing find. Double attack. There's a lot of back rank issues for both sides here. So what is going on? The more you look at it, the more you'll realize that black simply wins the game here. First obvious point, queen takes, loses to checkmate. So that is not a queen blunder. There are some other interesting options. Okay, if you go here, for example, we can give a check, stay connected to the rook. You're gonna have to block. Let's say you go here. Boop, that's a rook. I think one of the more interesting variations, an interesting try, is queen to d3. Sort of shocking at first. The idea again is, boop, free queen. Nope, you're gonna get checkmated. And instead, though, we can give this check, and after you go here, snag the rook. So no matter what you do, there is a win for black. So queen b2, super amazing, famous move. And yeah, this capped off another amazing Capablanca classic. So if you guys did like this video, please, as always, hit like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what kind of games you guys want to see or what content you guys do want on the channel. I love listening to the fans, so let me know what you guys want. And I'm here for you. So thanks for watching.